Paul John Mueller was a highly decorated career United States Army officer. He served overseas during World War I and World War II. He was part of the class the stars fell on. Early years. Paul Mueller was born on November 16, 1892 in Union, Missouri, and after attending the high school, he enrolled at United States Military Academy at West Point, New York in June 1911. He graduated from this institution in June 1915 together with the other future generals as Dwight D. Eisenhower, Omar N. Bradley, James Van Fleet, Henry Orr, and Stafford Leroy Owen. He was commissioned a second lieutenant of infantry on that date, and his first assignment was with 21st Infantry Regiment stationed at Vancouver Barracks, Washington. He subsequently served with his regiment in San Diego, California, and also participated in border patrol duty near Nogales, Arizona. With the outbreak of the World War I, Mueller was appointed a camp instructor at the Presidio of San Francisco. He was transferred to the 64th Infantry Regiment at Fort Bliss, Texas for preparing to the transfer to France. With the arrival to the France in June 1918, Mueller was promoted to the rank of major and was also appointed a commander of the 1st Battalion. He commanded the regiment during the combats in Marbarka sector near the Moselle River. Mueller was also decorated with the Silver Star for bravery in action near the Bois de Pouvenel, the 10th of October 1918. Peacetime. After the war he had assignments to infantry commands, held staff positions and attended schools. He was a member of the Occupation Army stationed in Koblenz from 1920 to 1922. After leaving Germany, he attended and graduated from the Command and General Staff School in 1923. In 1928 he graduated from the Army War College. From 1931 to 1934 he served with the War Plans Division of the War Department General Staff. His next assignment was as an instructor with the General Staff College from 1935 to 1940. He led the Training Division from 1940 to 1941 for the Chief of the Infantry Command. Later that year he was assigned as Chief of Staff from the 2nd Army and promoted to Brigadier General. World War II. In August 1942, after the United States entered World War II, he was given command of the 81st Infantry Division at Camp Rucker, Alabama, and was soon promoted to Major General. The 81st Infantry Division, known as the Wildcat Division, had been commanded by Marge. Gen. Gustav H. Frank since its reactivation in June 1942. For the next 2 years, Gen. Mueller moved the division to different training locations throughout the United States before it was deployed overseas in the summer of 1944. General Mueller led the Wildcat Division into its first taste of combat on the 17th of September 1944 during the Palau Islands campaign. While the majority of the 81st invaded Angao Island, RCT 321 joined the 1st Marine Division in its assault of Peleliu Island. RCT 321 also assisted in capturing Nisbus Island, Kongaroo and Garrick Io Islands. Operating under a naval task force, RCT 323 occupied Ulithi Atoll, beginning in November 1944 and continuing into the new year. General Mueller and the 81st captured Pulawana Island, Kiangjal Atoll, and Pais Island. After a break for rehabilitation and training, General Mueller led the 81st to Leyte in May 1945, where they helped with mopping up operations until August 12, 1945. On the 18th of September, General Mueller began occupation duty with the 81st Division in Japan. Post-war and retirement. In January 1946, the 81st Division was deactivated and General Mueller took over command of the 86th Infantry Division from January 1946 to April 1946, replacing Marge. Gen. Harris M. Meleski. Marge. General Mueller commanded the 86th for a short time until relinquishing command to Marge. Gen. Harry F. Hazlitt. After leaving the 86th Infantry Division, General Mueller served as Chief of Staff to the Supreme Commander for the Allied Powers in Tokyo until 1949. Following this assignment he became the Deputy Commander of the Third Army from 1949 to 1950. His next assignment was as head of the Career Management Division. He continued in this assignment until his retirement in September 1954. He died in 1964. Decorations. Here is the ribbon bar of Major General Paul J. Mueller. Bibliography. Tucker, Spencer, Who's Who in 20th Century Warfare. Routledge. ISBN 978-0415-23497-9. Gale, Gordon D. Bloody Beaches, The Marines at Peleliah. Washington, D.C. Marine Corps Historical Center. ISBN 978-0788137815. PCN 19000313700.